Hello pre-calc class. This video is to help us get ready for the quiz for section 3.3 and 3.4. 3.3 is about expanding logarithmic functions and being able to condense them together using the properties of logs and natural logs and also exponential functions. So make sure you practice that. That's part one of this video that you're watching now. Part two will be the video next. Will be solving exponential functions and logarithmic functions, being able to use those properties to be able to solve for x. So let's get started, and hopefully this will help. So this very first problem I'm looking at, the first thing I want to kind of see is if I would distribute or square this 2n. So I could think about that now as being written like this: log 4 of x squared and y to the 8th. So that would take care of that. So now if I want to expand that out, I know multiplication means add. I'm taking a log base 4 of x squared plus log base 4 of y to the 8th power. And what do I know? I know the power rule tells me that anything as an exponent is just going to kind of come out front. So this would end up being 2 log base 4 of x, and this is going to end up being 8 log base 4 of y. And that would be the answer to that one, fully expanded out. All right, for this next problem, I can kind of see it as exactly the same process. So I know this is log 7. And if I bring that out, that would be then a6 over b squared, right? If I bring that 2 to everything. So I know division means subtract. So I know this ends up being log 7 of a to the 6th power minus log of 7b squared. And all that means is now I can use the power rule concept. The 6 just comes out front. The 2 is going to come out front. And so this would just be 6 log base 7 of a. And this would be minus log base 7. And this is, 2 log base 7 of b. And there's my answer. All right, now natural log follows the same exact principles as log. So this would be just natural log of x cubed, and then multiplication, so I got natural log of y to the 5th power. All right, so following the power rule, I know that this 3 is simply going to come out front, so this would end up being 3 natural log of x, and then plus 5 natural log of y, and that's our final answer, fully expanded out. For number 4, it's exactly like the one above it. So if you had troubles on that, ask me in class or look at the answer key on that one. All right, so here I have a z. I know I'm multiplying it by some kind of radical thing. So let's just go ahead and start writing what all these pieces are. So I know I have log base 9 of z. And this cube root thing, I'm just going to write as if it's x times y to the 1/3 power. That's exactly the same thing. So now I see I can do the same process that we did earlier and just move the 1/3 into both pieces. So now I'm looking at it as if it's log 9 of z, and this would then be times x to the 1/3 times y to the 1/3. And I know that times just means add, so this is just going to be log base 9 of z plus log base 9 of x to the 1/3 plus log base 9 of y to the 1/3. And then just using the power rule moves everything out to the front that has an exponent. So this one's as simple as it can get. So the final answer, log base 9 of z plus 1/3 log base 9 of x plus 1/3 log base 9 of y. And that would be our final answer there. Same concept here on number 6. Let's go ahead and convert this. So I got log, this is log base 6. It says c to the 5th in the square root of a. So I got c to the 5th. Well, square root of a, I'm just going to make that as a to the 1/2 power, right? So I know that then I can say log base 6 of c to the 5th, and that's multiplying by log base c of a to the 1/2. Using the power rule, I know everything that's an exponent comes out front, and then we would have our final answer would be log 5 times a log base 6 of c plus 1/2 log base c of a, and then